Bars open on a really warm day. So I'll be reviewing the Schneider's Bayrisch Hell. Hi, SG Alcohol Guy here, braving the extreme weather conditions to give you honest reviews on the alcohols that I am tasting. And as mentioned, today I'll be reviewing the Schneider's Bayrisch Hell. And if you're like me and you don't understand why would you call a beer Hell, in German that simply means pale. So it's just a light colored beer. And this Schneider's Bayrisch Hell is a pale lager. Plus, it is retailing at around 630 Singapore dollars per bottle. For that, you will get a 500 ml bottle with 4.9% alcohol content. And I'm choosing a beer review today simply because, again, it's a really warm weather. Even though I'm hiding in the aircon room, I stepped out to film the intro. I couldn't even change out of this tank into a t-shirt. And for beer reviews, I'll be describing the looks, the smell, and the taste, which is why I didn't put this glass into the freezer, to have that chill effect. Because when it's chilled and I take it out of the freezer, I can't see the color very well, so that kind of defeats the purpose of the review. And with that, let's see how the Schneider's Bayrisch Hell comes along. Well, it's a really nice cap. I kind of like the design. It sort of looks like wheat in that sense. Beautiful design, just makes it more attractive overall. And from what I understand of this Schneider's Bayrisch Hell, they are famous for using the agricultural ingredients close by to the brewery. So they're only brewing the beer with whatever's around in their area, giving it a more unique flavor. Without further ado, let's pour this bad boy out. And what I like to do when I review beers is I do like to pour the beers a little bit more haphazardly, okay, instead of pouring it cleanly into the glass. And there are two reasons why I do this. Number one, I want the foam to form up in the glass as opposed to in my stomach. This allows me to feel a lot less bloated during the reviews. Number two, I want to see how long the foam takes to settle. The faster it settles, the lesser the finish is going to be. The longer it takes to settle, the better the finish. It started disappearing really quickly, but then it's holding on quite well right now. So, the initial taste might evaporate, but then it appears there could be a slight lingering of some other flavors. So I'm really, really excited to find out. I'm actually salivating a little bit in my mouth right now. And color-wise, it's a pale yellow. So the word hell does make sense since it means pale. They got that spot on. Very light yellow color to the point where I feel it's going to be a very light tasting beer. That's how pale it actually comes across. And sense-wise, amazingly sweet. The sense, and I can't describe it any other way, is like honey. It just smells so sweet and fresh, and it's something I'm really, and it's getting me even more excited to try now. I'm hoping it doesn't build my expectations up and then, disappoints me, but open mind review. And with that, taste test. And it tastes very similarly to how it smells. Really nice fruity sweetness on my tongue. Then that disappeared, and there's a malty aftertaste following it, so that sticks on the tongue a bit more. So the sweetness comes and goes, the maltiness of the beer stays there, and the bitterness of the hops, that lingers on the most at the top of my throat, at the back of my mouth. But it's not a very overpowering bitterness. It's a very gentle bitterness to make sure that the beer isn't too sweet. Drinking this beer feels like I have a few layers of taste coming down, and that's a very pleasant sensation. Now at 630 Singapore dollars per bottle, in Singapore again that's not cheap, However, the complexity of the taste and the pleasantness of the finish makes this a very enjoyable beer. I would even consider this close to some of the Trappist beers. The complexity is there, and it's just a very enjoyable beer to have, more so on a warm day like today. So the Schneider's Bayrisch Hell, get it. Get it now. Hey there, thanks for watching up to this point. I just want to state that all these reviews are based on my personal taste, preferences, and opinions. They're not to be used as an industry standard. I do, however, want to find out what you think about this Schneider's Bayrisch Hell. Have you tried it before? Or have you tried any of their other beers? Drop me some comments. Let's compare some notes. And if you're still here, do help me click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, because I do try to upload 2 new videos every week. Plus, if you know of anyone interested in watching such reviews, do help me send them the link to this video as well. Most importantly, my friend, happy drinking!